So I hadn't planned on doing an unboxing video tonight. I came into my office because someone was interested in looking at some of the art that had just come in, and I started going through the box, and I was so inspired that I wanted to share what I was seeing, because I'm seeing some of the most beautiful art I've ever been lucky enough to look at. So we'll do a quick overview. So this is our newest artist, AC Esguerra. They wrote this wonderful book called 80 Days, their first graphic novel. It's beautifully drawn. The world building is incredibly impressive. I really fell in love with this book. And we don't have pages from this book just yet. AC isn't quite ready to give them up, but I do have a lot of process pieces, as well as some of the early versions, the shorter versions of this in comic form. So I thought I would start by showing some of the prelim work that we'll be selling, that to the covers to two of the comics, the early versions of the comics. I'm sorry I don't have the names in front of me right now, but this is Quick and Dirty. Okay, so you see this? Oh, this is pretty. And then it gets more depth, and you're like, what's underneath? Wow. Look at that. Crinkling the paper. Isn't that beautiful? It's the detail. I don't know if you can capture it. It's late at night. Sorry, the light isn't wonderful, but oh, it just gives me chills looking at it. So that's one cover. Oops. Pardon the wire to my lights. Here's another one. The other character from the book. It's hard to do with one hand. Just look at I don't even know how they get the colors to be that vibrant. Watercolors. So these are gorgeous, right? I mean, objectively gorgeous. But the real reason I wanted to do the video tonight was because as I was sort of shuffling through papers, you can see there's more prelims here, a stack of them. Let's move them out of the way, though. I saw this other comic called Takeoff that kind of started everything. It was the original form, from what I understand. AC can correct me in the comments, but the original form of 80 Days. And so I started looking, and I noticed that maybe this is a better example. So I saw these inks, which are beautiful, but also the pencils. And I should have been more organized than this. These overlays over top of watercolors. I don't think I've ever seen it done this way before. I'm sure it's happened. I've seen overlays with word balloons, but never inks over top of. Just the depth that this adds is just beautiful, gorgeous. And there's some more inks. Just go through a few of these. Wow. Just look how clean those lines are. And look at the position of this figure. You can feel the the power, right? They're about to jump. Oh, I love stuff like that. Those dark inks there. So look at this action. And the line work, I don't know if you can capture it on my phone. And how dark it is in this room, sorry. Wow. But let's go through a few more of those. I mean, look at this. I mean, both of these, the overlay could be a piece of art unto itself. So yeah, I need to think about, AC and I need to think about how to sell these. Are we going to sell them all together? Are we going to sell them separately? Probably separately, so that folks can have a bunch of options. I mean, it's just so cool to look at these. Oh wow, look how vibrant these colors are. See, if I was organized, I would have them, but that's not really what an unboxing is, right? Unboxing is sort of spur of the moment. It's the excuse we use to not be organized. Oh, I only have PDFs of this. I have a PDF of this book, but I'm so curious. Like, did the colors translate in printed form? I think this is the last one. Oops. That one's coming untaped. So we have these pages. These colored pages. We have the inks. Some more inks up over here. Gorgeous. We also have the inks from, let me move this out of the way, an Autobio comic that AC made a few years ago. Look at that. Beautiful. That we will also be selling. I believe that these, all of the proceeds, including my commission, will be going to groups that are helping out trans youth, which makes me super happy because, as I say all the time, I think original art can be used for good. Look at that. You can both support the artists that you love, and maybe if we're extra lucky, you can support a good cause beyond just the artists that you love. All right, I think that is a good overview of AC's art. Thanks for watching. Next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, if you're watching this tonight, I'll be interviewing Jonathan Hill about creativity, process, and the comic book industry. So hopefully we'll see you there. Thanks.